Well, happy Thursday, everybody. Welcome to my channel, Bill at WWP Reacts. Wow, what a week. After watching Pam Bondi and stay to the end because I got some very scintillating things that I have found searching through the DOJ website. Wow. After Pam Bondi's getting thrashed, literally thrashed, by both sides of the aisle at the United States House of Representatives yesterday, DOJ oversight hearing wasn't also be about Epstein, but that's what it became about. But it got me interested, and so I spent today reading a lot of the somewhat redacted, totally redacted, thousands and thousands of files in the DOJ website related to the Epstein case. But then I saw this today, and I want to just show this right at the top. This is an amazing exchange between Piers and Lady Victoria Hervey or something. A royalist, right? She's so pompous. She thinks she's better than everybody. But just listen. And we're not going to spend a lot of time in this because I want to get to other things.
Censored. We discussed the infamous picture of Andrew Mountbatten Windsor and Virginia
Andrew Mountbatten Windsor. So this is about Prince Andrew because she's Prince Andrew's buddy.
Frey, and you said this.
Andrew has never carried a wallet in his life. He's got a wallet in his back pocket. There's many pictures of Jeffrey Epstein with the same trousers. Jeffrey did carry a big wallet in his back pocket.
So you're saying the picture was faked?
There's nothing real about this image, Piers.
Well, what is the motive?
Because I want this guy to stay alive.
But what is the
dying in
motive?
this case.
What is the motive of the person who, in your view, falsified this photograph?
Oh, well, they were taking down the royal family, weren't they?
Well, who were?
Maybe Israel. Who knows?
Maybe Israel, maybe this, maybe that. Prince Andrew is untouchable. The royal family is untouchable. Really? Oh, before we continue, I want to say one thing. Okay, I don't know how old you think she is. I thought she was pretty old. Comes to find out, she was only born in 76. She looks haggard for being born in 76. I was born in 61, and I look magnificent. Not really. I'm old. But, come on now. All right, let's just listen a little more, and then I want to jump to something else.
Now know from the document dump last Friday that Ghislaine Maxwell sent an email to Epstein that in 2001 I was in London when Virginia Giuffre met a number of friends of mine, including Prince Andrew. A photograph was taken as I imagined she wanted to show it to friends and family. That is clear confirmation that Ghislaine Maxwell, who's in that picture, knew that picture had been taken and it was genuine. So I'm going to give you the opportunity to now apologise for saying that it was a fake. Because clearly you were wrong.
Are you kidding? Come on, Piers.
Are you kidding?
So I spoke to Ghislaine Maxwell's lawyer.
Are you kidding?
It was a draft statement that had actually been written by a PR person. It was not ever approved by Ghislaine, hence it was never used for anything, and it just sat there as a draft, and it ended up.
But it's in the Epstein file.
Everything ended up in the Epstein.
See, everything ended up in the Epstein file. She's partially right. I did a search of her name, and there's over 1,800 things, documents with her name on it in the Epstein file. And she's going to go at Piers now. Watch.
Files, all right? Like, I'm even in your file.
You're in what, sir?
I'm in your Epstein.
I'm in your Epstein file.
What Epstein file?
Well, you're in it, obviously, because you're not a loser.
You're not a loser. So you're in the Epstein file because you're not a loser. Wow. He is in the Epstein files. There's a lot of documents. But he'd never been to the islands, never done anything like that.
We'll come to that ridiculous statement in a moment, but what are you referring to?
I'm referring to you being in the Epstein files, of course.
For what?
Just, being at a drinks party, possibly with Ghislaine, just talking about you. You must have read it, surely.
Yeah, that's not in the files.
It is in the files.
Appears it is.
That was from her deposition.
No,
Yeah,
it's
but
not. I
yeah,
promise you.
but the deposition is in the DOJ files. It is. I read it.
No, it's not in. It's not in the file.
I saw it in the file. I've read your whole file.
You can literally search all 3 million documents in people's names. I'm not in it.
You are?
Yeah, Piers gave me the idea to go search his name and hers and others. So interesting.
Picture you're talking about. The picture.
You're in the Epstein file.
Do it after the show. Do it after the show. The only connection I've ever had to either of them, as I said many times, is I met Ghislaine Maxwell for 5 minutes at a book launch in New York. She was then asked about that.
And she is so ugly. I don't, ugh. She's a child sex trafficker.
In her lengthy testimony, and she said, under oath, that was the only time she ever met me. I never met Epstein or anything else.
But just Google yourself in that government website. You come up quite a lot.
He does.
No, you're talking about other people talking about me. We're talking about the Epstein file dump that came on Friday.
But exactly. So you've come to my very point when I.
Okay, I'm going to get off here because I don't want this to be a half an hour thing. I just want to hit the highlights today because it is amazing. So she is right. He's in there. But he's right because he's in there because of someone else said something about him. Prince Andrew's in there because of this. Let me show you. First off, this is the website that they're talking about. You can go search by anyone's name. Okay? There are 1,821 results with Prince Andrew's name in it. He is in there because of this. This, and I want to notice the date on this. April 3rd, 2020. Pam Bondi is right to get up there and say, you Democrats did not care about this shit during the whole Biden administration. You never asked the DOJ, the Attorney General, anything about this. But let's look at this. This is to Central Authority, United States of America, requests the assistance of the Central Authority, UK, under the 1994 Treaty of Mutual Legal Assistance in Criminal Matters between the US and UK, amended in 2004. The United States Attorney for the Southern District of New York, the same Southern District of New York that went after Trump, full bear, during the Biden years, by the way, and the Federal Bureau of Investigation, collectively U.S. authorities, seek to interview HRH Prince Andrew Albert Christian Edward, the Duke of York, also known as Prince Mountbatten Windsor, Prince Andrew, or the witness, relating to two ongoing criminal investigations. In addition, U.S. authorities seek records of certain communications meetings between Prince Andrew and the subject of one of the investigations. So I'm going to skip down because they're saying we want it to be a voluntary interview, and if he doesn't, we'd like you to make it so that he has to do it. And the confidentiality, but then we got to get to the facts. Here's the facts. United States citizen Jeffrey Epstein alleged to have engaged in sexual abuse of minor girls between 1994 and 2005. On or about 2019, a grand jury in Southern District of New York returned an indictment against Epstein for violations. Unfortunately, and he was arrested, and unfortunately in July of 2019, and in August, he supposedly committed suicide. Fantastic. Okay? Notwithstanding, Epstein said the investigation is ongoing because we're looking at other people, including Miss Maxwell. The investigation to date has revealed that Prince Andrew may have been a witness to and or participated in certain evidence of relevance, hence the picture. For example, one victim has alleged Maxwell introduced her to Prince Andrew, who according to this victim was present for certain of the victim's interactions with Epstein and Maxwell. Additionally, and I gotta watch my time here, documentary evidence uncovered during the course of this investigation has revealed information suggesting that Prince Andrew had knowledge that Maxwell recruited females to engage in sexual acts with Epstein and other men. So Andrew knew this. Finally, there is evidence that Prince Andrew engaged in sexual contact involving one of Epstein's victims. Prince Andrew is not presently a target of the investigation, and U.S. authorities have not to date gathered evidence that he has committed a crime under U.S. law. So that's where we're at, people. This is since 2020. I'm going to show you stuff tomorrow where he refuses to meet voluntarily. The Brits refuse to make him meet voluntarily or involuntarily. And this pig is wandering around out there still. Wow. And I got more to show you too. I got to show you some stuff about Alan Dershowitz tomorrow. Stay tuned. If you like this kind of stuff, want to subscribe, please subscribe below. And I hope you all have a great day. Thanks for listening. My name is Bill. WWP Reacts. We react to stuff. Take care. Have a good day.